Hello, gamers! Do you guys want more news about Multiversus? Well, I'm sure you clicked on this video for a certain reason, so the answer's got to be yes. And we have a perfect thread here on Reddit. Somebody compiled all. So, okay, back up a little bit. On the official Discord, one of the devs, not Tony, surprisingly, because like Tony's the main dev that everyone's been interacting with, but a different dev has been answering questions and like doing a pretty good job. Like, we have a lot of information here. So instead of me rambling about what the questions are, how about we just read through them, all right? First question. One question from me. Do you know when we are going to get more updates on the game? This is a big one, all right? And the answer from the dev. We are preparing something right now. You're likely to see it in the next week or two. We're going to actually get... he doesn't elaborate on what that means. Maybe more information, an update on the game. Maybe it's, hey, we have another tech test scheduled for, and then they might give us another date for the next test. Or maybe it's a new character or characters that get revealed for the game. Either way, more updates on the game. They're preparing something that we could see within the next week or two. So that by the end of the year. Maybe. Maybe it gets pushed back for the holidays, to the beginning of next year, but still. Something's around the corner. I can't believe that. That's amazing. We're getting something new. Let's go. There's a few questions in here that I don't think everybody really will care to read. So I'm not going to read every single one of them because look at that. That's a lot. That's a lot of answers. So I'm not going to read all of them, but we'll go through a few of them. How about we go with the next one down? Oh, by the way, the dev. I hope I pronounced the name right. I probably won't, but Viger, we'll call him the dev. I apologize, but the dev. We got the next one here. So, question: answer me one thing, dev. Will we get villains in Multiversus? I'm a big fan of villains. Dark side, please. But will we get villains in Multiversus? Because is Multiversus and not here? Okay, they worded that so poorly. But they're asking, will villains be in Multiversus? And the dev literally answers, yep. Now, hold on. That's exciting, but when you gotta see the way the question's worded, right? Will we get villains in Multiversus? They're not asking if they'll be playable. They're just saying, will we get them in Multiverse? I think the dev knows what they're trying to ask here, and I think that's the way they're trying to answer. But I'm not going to jump to conclusions because the dev's answer could simply be yep, which it is, but that could just imply. Maybe there's a story mode, and then maybe there's villains in that. That's all that, because it's true. It's the way they answered it, and that could totally justify how they answered it, so that's cool. Here's another one that I really love. Do you know if they will add achievements for the game, like trophies on PlayStation Network, right? And the answer, yes. Thank you. I'm just a little bit of a trophy/achievement hunter, so I'll be getting this game on PlayStation. I mean, you could download it anywhere, except for the Switch. But, heck, at least on PlayStation, I will be gunning for that platinum. If I can get that thing. So, I can't wait to see what that looks like. Hopefully that comes out. Well, it should, before the game releases, so that's exciting. But, this is an interesting one because I believe perks, the unique perks, maybe not unique perks, but the smaller perks that you can equip. Well, we've seen that in the reveal trailer. We've seen the perks. There was like 3 different types of. There's like red ones that I think are like attacking ones. There's the blue ones that are probably defensive, if I had to guess. And then there was the one on the bottom, which I don't remember what that said, but 3 different types of different perks. And I think that's going to be so fun. Perk builds for specific characters. That gets me super excited because perk builds, that is going to be the norm for battling online. You're going to need to have perks to fight. If you don't have these perks, you're going to be at a severe disadvantage. You can't really look down on it because that's kind of your idea for fighting in this game is to pick your character and then find all these perks that are supposed to be. Now, I'm sure there's going to be, groups that will say, all right, no, let's do 1v1s or 2v2s, but no perks whatsoever. I'm sure there will be people like that, which is totally fine. Play how you want, but perks have me very excited for this game. So here's a question about that. I just really want to know, are perks pay to win? Very good question to ask. The answer happens to be no. they're typically augment or they alter something about your character to match whatever playstyle or strategy you're going for. So example, if you're looking to play a fast rushdown character, you might pick perks that increase your movement speed, maybe your recharge, your dodge faster. There's dodging in this game? Oh, I didn't know if there's dodging in this game. Cool. But maybe recharge your dodge faster or give you improved air control. Interesting. And yes, some perks change the behavior of characters' moves. Alright, he doesn't elaborate on what that means, but perks are definitely going to be a very big factor in this game. They're not pay to win because I guess every character, again, like I said, is going to have perks, and you got to figure out which ones match your character and your play style. Once you figure out great builds, we're all going to have a bunch of fun. We're all going to have fun. Here's another interesting one. This was asked about Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl as well, but that answer was unfortunately a no. But I think they were trying to figure it. Either way, does Multiversus have a tap jump option? You know, clicking the stick upwards on the controller? Well, the dev answers, you mean tapping the stick up? Yes, if so. Tap jump confirmed for this game. That's awesome. That's really cool. That is very cool. And then following that up, in regards to tap jumping, can you turn it off? Yes, players can pick and choose which settings they want to enable. So that's great news. Lots of customizable controls and figuring out what works for you, what doesn't. You don't like it, turn it off. Awesome. Love it, love it, love it, love it. When will the next playtest be for US and Canada? I made a video about this the other day, but this one, will the next playtest be for US and Canada again? And the answer is at least for those two countries, maybe more countries. So if maybe you're in Europe or Australia or something, and you're like, I would have loved to have gotten into, the playtest. Maybe it looks like there might be some hope for you to get in for the next one, whenever that might be. So that's pretty cool. Here's something that is an interesting one. For anybody that was able to get access to the playtest, apparently you have progress that you made in the game, I guess. And somebody was asking, will the progress that you made in the beta, will that carry over? Or the alpha test version, will that carry over to once the full game comes out? The answer is no. So I guess if you unlock anything or whatever you do, I don't know, whatever you did in that beta test, it means absolutely nothing for once the final version of the game comes out. Because, again, no, they're still building out a few systems on the back end, and whenever we make changes, they need to wipe all the data so it's not compatible anymore. So anything that you might have done, that was all just for fun. That wasn't for your actual account. That wasn't for you actually unlocking anything. Whatever you might have got, I don't know. I think there's in-game currency, and we see that on the during the reveal trailer or something. So if you got in-game currency, if you can get that somehow through the alpha, nope. You're going to be clean slate just like everybody else once the game releases. So it is cool. It's cool. Yeah, we got a few other ones here that I thought, let's see, which one did I want? Here we go. Let's highlight the correct one there. Thank you. When making the roster, does the team have a set of rules for who can be accepted or declined for the game? Or is anyone from anywhere really possible? Now, again, they did touch on that during the reveal trailer, and they pretty much gave the exact same answer. We have some high-level goals for the overall roster, but anyone from anywhere is possible. Sticking true to what their word is, so at least they got the same narrative going. Anyone from anywhere is possible, but we got to see how things kind of progress. They have their ideas for what they want, who they want, and what they can do, but then again, they don't want to rule anybody out just in case possibilities, some new doors open up and they're like, yep, let's get them in here. So that's great. That is great. Anything else? There was a few other, like I said, there's a lot of questions on here. There's a lot of questions. I will leave the link to this in the description if you want to read the whole thing. Again, it's on Reddit, so if some people try to avoid Reddit, there's nothing I can do, sorry. But, here's one this is the one, right, that I found very interesting. Yeah, right here. Question. Just out of curiosity, I want to know, not game information here, how long does each character take, more or less, to make? How long does a character take to create? This one surprised me. I don't know if this is normal or if this is absolutely crazy on the developer's end. But their answer is, it's kind of hard to evaluate. We get them playable in the game pretty quickly, about 2 to 3 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks they can get a character ready to go and playable. Look, I get there's going to be bugs and stuff, but if you could get a character in a playable state in 2 to 3 weeks, that's absolutely nuts. Because take Sakurai in Smash Bros. For example. Didn't Sakurai say it takes roughly, maybe it was 6 months for the character to be fully developed? So even if we say half the time, 3 months, right? So roughly half of 6 months is 3 months, so that's half the time of development. So even halfway through, if they're somewhat ready to go, it's still 3 months. But these guys are saying they could do it in 2 to 3 weeks. Does that seem fast? I don't know. Maybe I don't know too much about. Okay, no, maybe not. But I really don't know. I don't know that much about game development and stuff like that. But creating a new character from scratch—that's absolutely crazy. They could get them ready in 2 to 3 weeks. That's awesome. And think about that for a second. Think about that for a second for the implications for future characters. They can constantly be working, because let me go back up one question here real quick. You guys works in much characters at the same time, or what a terrible way to word the question. Do you guys work on multiple characters at one time, or do you only work on one at a time, is what the question is. And they basically say multiple characters are in active development, but they also iterate on completed characters as we go to, for example, and then they say stuff about Tom and Jerry. But so they basically are saying, yes, multiple characters are in active development at the same time. So again, going for the future for new characters coming into the game. If they can get a character roughly playable in 2 to 3 weeks, again, they're not going to be as smooth, they're not going to be ready to be shipped out and everyone can just play them automatically. No, they get them in a playable state and then they got to figure out the bugs and interactions and all that stuff from there. I get it takes time, right? I thought it takes a lot more time, but apparently not. But so going forward in the future with new characters, what does that basically say? We could have constant characters. Think of how crazy this would be, just for a second. One new character, say when the game releases, for example, say the base roster is 20 characters. Just throwing out a number. Say it's 20 characters. And then they already have a few that they've kind of been working on in the background on the build up to the release. So say they release one during the release month, and then they release another one, because they've had like these 2 to 3 weeks that they've been getting all these characters ready, and if they're doing multiple at the same time, they could keep pumping out new characters every month, depending on how far back, or how many characters they worked on before the game released that weren't ready for the official reveal. And again, if say characters are free, I don't know how characters are going to work. If they're free and everyone just gets to play them right away, then who cares if they've been working on characters that didn't make it in? It's not like we have to buy them, right? As long as they're free, or if we can just unlock them through playing the game, that's even better, right? So the more information we get, the more excited I get. I every day I come onto this Reddit and I just go, anything else going to surprise me today? And I still find so many things. Like, I am super stoked. I can't honestly remember the last time I was extremely hyped about a game. It's probably Smash Bros, I'll be honest. The last time I was really hyped about a game was Smash Ultimate. It's been, wow. And that was, 3 years ago? So, it's been a few years, but this is cool. Hello. No. But, yeah, again, I will leave the link to this down in the description if you want to click it. If you want to browse Reddit, feel free. This is so cool. There's still so many other questions I didn't answer on here. They ask about third-party controllers, I guess controller issues, a few other things, but there's a lot of cool things. Can you be in the lab while searching for a match? Kind of like how Smash Bros. You can fight the sandbag, right? They're asking if that could be a thing. They basically say they can't 100% confirm it, but maybe it's possible. They had it in previous builds, apparently, but I don't know. There's a lot of really good stuff in here. Of course, like I said, I didn't go over, but I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited. Maybe I don't even know what the biggest news out of all this is. Maybe it was the first one. When are we going to get more updates on the game? In a week or two? Yeah, maybe that's all we need to take away from this, even though there's a ton more stuff. But either way, that is going to be it for this one. Let me know. You guys excited? Everyone's excited. Why do I ask that question? It's a stupid question. Everybody's excited. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative in some form. But that is going to be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I guess I'll see you when I'm looking at you.